Safety is huge, the energy efficiency. We want a building that's going to last us minimum 60 to 70 years, we hope, if not longer. So those are all pieces that are all critical for an architect to bring together. And I think we brought together a great architectural firm as well as a planning firm, because there's planning involved in the inside and outside. So I'm very excited about the award today and moving forward.
Well, that was Mayor Gerald Albers Monday afternoon after City Council, where TBD Architecture and Urban Planning was awarded the design contract for a new arena here in Lloydminster. Joining me today to break this all down is our City Council reporter, Jace Mackey. Jace, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Evan.
Now, Jace, obviously exciting time, the potential of Lloydminster getting this new arena. While it is still quite a ways away, things are starting to get going on it. I guess just, before we get into talks about the contractor and about the different, possible design plans, just give us a little bit of background on this new arena plan.
Well, like you said, there's still a ways to go, but this process started a long time ago. And as everything in government, things really take a long time. So back in 2018, the city began internal and also external reviews of the operational feasibility of a lot of different facilities. So that wasn't just the Civic Center, that was, different, the BioClean Aquatic Center was also on that list. So the following year, they received a report from an external review, basically saying that the Civic Center has about 5 to 7 years left in its lifespan. And then that led City Council to prioritize the construction of a new event arena to replace the Centennial Civic Center due to its condition and the limited life expectancy of that arena.
Now, Jace, there were 9 different companies bidding on this project. Obviously, TBD Architecture does come out on top. I guess just what put them ahead of those other 8 companies?
So like you said, there was 9 companies that put forward bids for this design contract. Now, the city evaluated the bids for different criteria such as corporate and staff qualifications and financial summary. So after they went through all of the bids, they kind of gave them a score. And after that first process, TBD was actually in the second position with the second best score. The top 3 from that then went into an interview process with city administration. After that interview process, TBD was moved to the top of the list. Now, some councillors were questioning that decision because the second place bid was $50,000 less than what TBD came in with. But city administration says TBD was the best vendor and best option after that interview process. They point to their experience with different sports facilities, as they have a lot of sports knowledge already and good consultants to work with. Also, they have a lot of experience with green and making sure that the construction process is green and the building is environmentally sustainable. And that's something that's important for arenas, as they do use quite a lot of energy, keeping things cool, also keeping fans warm at the same time. And also when it comes to getting, especially federal grants, if you have a lot of environmental components in that project, a lot of those grants are contingent on being environmentally friendly.
It was incredible to hear those proposals and some of the short versions of staff reporting back to council on what those interviews looked like. In one particular case, in the firm that was chosen today by council, brings a multitude of experts from building green, and ensuring that building is as efficient and as energy efficient, because energy is a very huge cost in recreation.
And Jace, some of those past projects, like you mentioned, they've done quite a bit of work with different rec centers, across really the province of Alberta. Some of the more prominent ones, obviously Rogers Place and their community arena there, the Morinville Rec Center, the Leduc Rec Center as well, the Clairview Rec Center in Edmonton. All of these, obviously have hockey rinks, but as well different components to it. Now, none of those are in Lloydminster here, obviously, Jace. So let's just move it back to the local look here. Where could this arena be within Lloydminster? I know one councillor, Aaron Buckingham, was hoping to keep the arena on the Saskatchewan side.
Yeah, for sure. And city administration has a preferred potential location. So this is where they want it to be, but it's not 100% sure. So that location is on the Saskatchewan side of the city, east of 40th Avenue, between 36th Street and 41st Street, right behind Gold Horse Casino. So the reason that is a preferred piece of land is, A, the city already owns that piece of land, so they wouldn't have to, buy a new piece of land. It also has a good connection to Highway 16, so getting people in and out of that area, they're hoping is good. So now that the TBD has been awarded this over $1.4 million contract. The next steps really go towards soil testing on that land. So they're going to test and make sure that they can, that is a good, suitable piece of land, but it isn't set in stone yet. And depending on how things go, they may be looking at some other options around the city as well.
Well, Jace, like you said, there are some next steps, but we do still have to wait a while until we will be seeing the new Lloydminster Arena. Jace, I'm sure we'll be talking again soon on this, keeping the people updated. Thank you very much for taking this time and joining me.
For sure. Thanks a lot, Evan.